Now we return to some health news. Babies born with congenital birth defects.
Yeah, researchers in the field of bioengineering are making some big strides now in a number of life-threatening conditions that these babies are facing. News 8 medical reporter Jocelyn Mementa live across the New Haven newsroom here with more on what's being done at Connecticut Children's Medical Center to improve their quality of life. Jocelyn?
Darren and Ann, in some cases we're actually talking about saving a life. The focus at Connecticut Children's Medical Center, babies born with a defect that prevents them from using their mouth to eat. This is the tissue engineering laboratory where researchers at Connecticut Children's Medical Center are focused on a revolutionary solution for a life-threatening congenital birth defect, esophageal atresia.
The babies are born with a gap in their esophagus, so they can't eat because there's not a connection between their mouth and their stomach.
To repair or replace the esophagus,
It's very soft.
Dr. Christine Fink, who heads up pediatric surgery, and her staff are focused on regenerating the organ.
It has to expand and then contract to push the food forward.
Using a patient's cells.
We have a scaffold that's synthetic that we know the body can handle, and we seed it with biopsy cells from a patient, epithelial cells, and we recreate an esophageal type of tube.
She's my little peanut.
Megan Colella's 4-year-old daughter Tegan was born with esophageal atresia.
It was a dead end, a little stump, yep. Not connected to anything, not connected to her stomach.
Tegan underwent what's called a gastric pull-up, doctors pulling her stomach to the end of her esophagus.
She's still tube-fed, yes, yep, for 16 hours a day.
But Tegan is able to eat.
She never learned how to chew, she never learned how to, suck her thumb or anything like that, so it's getting her to want to do it.
Still, complications can come up, underscoring the need for what researchers are doing here.
I do think this is going to be a viable solution. We're optimizing our synthetic scaffold now. We have something that's very elastic and durable, and the ability for us to be able to culture patient-specific cells means that it won't reject over time if we put it in. Dr. Fink tells me it could be 5 years before they are able to implant a regenerated esophagus. Her team is working closely with a biotech company to develop bioengineered organs for life-threatening conditions.